Hello, and welcome to the Texas Biomedical Research Institute. You are now on the stepping stones to the future that lies ahead of you. This job will be like one you've never had before, and at times you'll think, what's my job position again? I mean, seriously, you'll be working in and out of random places doing very random things. But you have to remember, it isn't about what you're doing or why you're doing it, but rather what you can learn and take from it. And I know what you're thinking. Damn, I am the youngest person here. Yes, you are the youngest person here. When you first start working here, things can be really overwhelming. I mean, this is a huge campus, over 200 acres of land to cover, and over 100 buildings. I would highly recommend either walking around or driving your golf cart around the campus. This place is over 200 acres big, like I just mentioned, and will take a while to get your bearings. Make sure to take pictures of the site map and keep them on your phone with you. That way, wherever you're at on the campus, you can locate where you're at and try to figure out where you're going. And check the wall in office 71.259. I've already got one laminated for you on the wall. And feel free to take that off the wall and bring it with you wherever you're going. Of course, you'll go through your HR-led orientation and safety training done by Sylvia Zimnos, but that won't prepare you all the way. You'll need to experience some things for yourself. This job requires a lot of integrity and being self-sufficient. At times, this job can be very rewarding, and sometimes you might feel like you don't know what you're doing here, and you might feel kind of helpless. That's okay, and it's normal. At least it's the normal that you get used to. One of the best, let me just stop right there. One of the best perks of this job is that you'll make many connections with people that will be very important to know. Coming from my background in construction, relationships are everything. And acting as an owner of a well-known research institute, you'll come in contact with many high-profile contractors and people, which you'll learn to be very important in your career and very important to establishing your reputation in this community. Another awesome advantage to this job is that you will literally make your own schedule. As a college student, our time is worth more than money. It is all we have, and yet we never have any of it. So it's important to be certain on your schedule and ensure you commit to one that you can keep up with. Because our boss, Gina, trusts that as a young adult, you'll be able to understand what you can and can't do. Know your limitations. If you can only come in 3 days a week, tell her, because she won't know if you don't say anything. Just try to keep it to about at least 20 hours a week. And just as a reference, I currently work Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for about 30 hours a week. With that being said, Gina is actually very understanding, even though she might not seem like she is. When requesting days off, just let her know in advance, and not on the day of. I've literally told her, hey Gina, I'm going to Houston today, at like 12 p.m. and my bus was for 2 p.m. Basically telling her I had to go right then and there. Let her know at least, a week in advance if you can. Always wear a collared shirt and some sort of pants. Don't wear shorts. But yeah, the dress code's very relaxed, as you can see. Like I mentioned before, this campus is huge with over 200 acres to cover and 100 buildings to facilitate. So this golf cart is going to become one of your best friends. I use it almost daily, if not weekly. And as an intern, it's your responsibility to keep this thing filled up with gas and washed. And as you can tell, I haven't been doing a great job of washing it. This cart makes going around the campus so much fun. And like I mentioned, it's your responsibility to keep it clean and keep the gas tank filled up. Ask Don Taylor or Gina Chapa on how to fill up the gas tank. And as you drive around campus, really take in that amazing aroma of baboon poop. Isn't it just great? Just wait until you go inside the JRD. Remember, Do not take pictures of any of the animals. People get really touchy if they even see you with the camera. I mean, even me recording this YouTube video right now with this tripod, I've already been getting a few stares. You'll legit get fired if you take a picture of any of the animals, so don't do it. Also, you'll probably be scared to go inside the areas that say BSL2 lab area, only authorized personnel can go in. Well, I'll be the first one to tell you, once you get more comfortable with this campus, you're gonna realize that those areas are typically okay to go into as long as you have a mask on and you know the area, you know what you're going in there to do. Look like you know what you're doing. Yeah. So now I'm going to show you how to get to inside Texas Biomed. It's our internal website, and it's really just good for looking up our employee database, and also it's pretty cool to see the ACC Construction Live video feed. So you're going to go ahead and type in inside.txbiomed.org, and it's going to pop up the internal database for us. And from here, you can look up departments, which has our department right here, and this just has like a little Google Earth thing of all of our projects we're working on. And then let's go back to the home page and click on the live video feed, and that's pretty sweet right there. From this page, you can go to departments, facility operations, facilities work ticket, and click on this FM systems. And this is going to bring up the FM systems, and this is your fastest way to access a floor plan of any building. It's going to be a very useful resource, and I recommend practicing printing out a few floor plans and getting comfortable with it because it'll be used for the duration of your time here. So let's go ahead and sign in. Also, don't worry, there isn't any training for this, so good luck. Just kidding. Reach out to Valerie and she will definitely help you learn it. So we're going to click on this this floor plan right here. On the side. Oops. Click on sites. Takes a Biomed. And then we'll click on a floor plan. First floor. And then actions. Export as PDF. And boom. You just printed this floor plan. Be ready to use Excel relatively frequently. This is where you'll work on asset management and also make sure you know how to use Microsoft Outlook. This is where you'll schedule meetings and have all your work emails. Some of the things that I worked on was this asset inventory about the monitor arms. We've got our power washers all labeled in here, and we've got our vehicle database. Here's my Outlook, and if you go over here to the left hand side and click on this schedule right here, this is my schedule, and you can go through it each week. And the way you schedule a meeting is you go these dots, folders, public folders, all public folders, conference rooms, and then click on whichever conference room you'd like to schedule a meeting in. For our sake, we'd click on facility operations conference room, and we'd see that, man, this was a pretty booked week. But if you wanted to make a meeting for Friday at 12:30, click on new meeting, and then boom. You type in location, you type facilities conference room, and then U2, and then invite certain people. I think Texas Biomed tried to roll out Slack, but nobody really uses it but Gina. So just stick to Outlook. Slack is, very few people actually use it here. It would be a really good idea to get early. It would be a really good idea to get onto Hollow Builder and get on it early. Now, this isn't software that we use to do documentation, photo documentation of current projects that we have going. So this right here is the ACC Building B and Building C, which I'm sure you're familiar with already, and if you're not, just give it a few weeks and you'll get familiar. So here's me on the job site, and as you can see, it allows you to browse a construction site with a 360 angle view. So if you click on this mini map up here, you can drag around and you can look around at different points on the map. So if I clicked right here, that's going to bring us to the front of the building. And as you can see, here's the front of the building. And here's all, on this left hand side, this is all your different scenes, and you can click on them this way, or you can click on them through the map. I like to click on the map because it's easier to visualize. And now right here is a drop down, and these are all the pictures I've taken in the past. So starting all the way from December 21st of 2022, if we hit split screen, we can compare that with what it looks like now, and you can see the tremendous difference. And you can click this lock views, and you can look at them like this. Let's see, if you click this yellow box up here, to bring that back up. Let's go back to the main screen, and yeah, just mess around and click through some of these different projects, and you can do some viewing that way. We get paid through BBM, which is like a temp agency, I guess. I don't know, but anyways, so that means you're technically not a Texas Biomed employee, you work for BBM. So you're a long-term visitor here. So each week, make sure you're filling out your timesheet as you go, and submit this each Monday morning. Now real quick, I just wanted to get one thing out of the way. Yes, we work with monkeys, and it is super awesome. We also work with snails and rodents. I wish I could have some of the monkeys behind me as I talk to you about this, but that would be a super no-no, and I'd probably get an early going away party for that. Some of the animals that we have rhesus macaques, we have yellow and olive baboons, and a few hamadryas baboons. We've got chimpanzees, we've got a few capuchins, we've got marmosets, which stink really bad. You'll get to know all of these different species later on, and you probably didn't expect to learn about that in your college career. But anyways, a bunch of stinky marmosets who apparently shit themselves to death if things are too loud. I already mentioned that. Then of course we have the great apes, the chimpanzees, all kept inside the primidomes at the back of the property. We also have snails and rodents that we do testing on. Okay. I highly recommend you ask Blake Harrington to take you on the observation deck. It's awesome. The people you work with here will be friendly. Some of them will seem shy, some of them will seem standoffish. Super nice. No, but seriously, the people here are pretty obnoxious and entitled. Hold on, this guy's ruining the video. Anyways, like I was trying to say, the people you work with will here. Anyways, like I was trying to say, the people you work with here will be friendly. Yeah, super friendly, super nice. No, I'm just kidding. For the most part, everyone here is actually really nice. Some of the people can be a little bit obnoxious. You must have to remember the majority of the people who work in here are scientists, and some of them think that means they know everything. Just go with it and you'll be fine. Some of the people here are freaking awesome. So just be yourself, and as Don taught me, smile and wave, boys. So, to conclude, this will be an exciting adventure for you. Make sure you're transparent with Gina and ask for things to do. If you don't feel busy enough, let her know, because she often forgets that we aren't self-sustaining sometimes. She gets so caught up in everything that she has to do that she forgets that we're just college students with not much experience and we're looking to get that experience. So let her know that you want to take on the challenge. Things are always changing here, so be ready for anything. My office has changed about 3 times since I've been here, and I wish I was here with you in person to guide you, but I hope this video does the job. When I got here, there was no training in place, and I learned everything from being in the field and experiencing everything myself, which takes a lot longer. So I hope this video can help you a little bit, get you a little bit of a head start. There's still a lot for you to learn, but I'm confident that you'll figure it out. Lean on your colleagues when you need that guiding support. Have fun, and welcome to Texas Biomed.